Oh. Oh, Chris, when I first saw that, I thought I said good morning, good looking, and I thought, oh, no, we're shutting this down now. Just change those words around. It has a whole different meaning. Who's the singer? Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Jared. Who's the singer? Does anybody know who that is? Morning, Elizabeth. Allie? That's not the singer I was talking about. A duck gone. Hey, Isaac. All right. So it is Thursday. It's Thursday. No, Alexis. I don't know who the last singer was. When originally asked, it was Jose Hernandez. So, and then it changed singer. So it wasn't really the same. So there's apparently a problem with school Google accounts right now because Elizabeth's got an issue and Isaac's got an issue. Anybody else out there having issues with their school accounts right now? Huh. I wonder what it is. Like, is your problem you couldn't get into your school account or you couldn't watch this on your school account? Someone tell me let's talk. What's the problem? You like my Frozen cup? It was Jose Hernandez. No, we've already been through this. So Esteban said there's a problem too. So someone explain to me, what's the problem? Signing into your account at all or watching the Google or watching the YouTube on your... Really? No, someone's saying watch this, someone's saying account. It just says restricted mode is active, so I can comment. It says it was restricted. Huh. I don't know, guys. I'll send an email. You know what? I'm going to send an email right now. I can't see the screen because I'm looking at my email, but let's see. Tell me, and I can't see the chat right now. Tell me, those guys, is this problem today or has this problem been going on for a while? Sorry, I was typing an email. I wasn't watching the chat. Let's go back. Just today. Just today. Okay. I'll send an email right now. Sorry, I know this is interesting for you to watch, but I don't want to forget to do this. So you're saying you're something about restricted mode. Hey, email sent. I hope that gets resolved soon. Sorry, guys. All right. Well, back to what we're doing. Today's Thursday, April 16th. Today's word is metanoia. Metanoia. It's a noun. M-E-T-A-N. Oh, I can't spell. M-E-T-A-N-O-I-A. It means change in one's beliefs, usually spiritual and profound. Here's the example. As a result of my incarceration, I've undergone a metanoia regarding prisoners' rights and am now an advocate for the interests of convicts. Metanoia is the word. I did not know that word. That's a new one for me as well. Metanoia. Okay, dokie. How was everybody's yesterday? I'm going to be honest with you and tell you after yesterday, I told you I did so bad the day before, and I sat and watched TV all day, and I was going to do better. I didn't. I didn't do any better yesterday. I didn't do any better at all. So yeah, I don't know. I had every intention of, and I started good, and then I just sat down, and then turned on the TV, and there it was. And then pretty soon it was time to get ready for supper. I'm like, what did I do with my life today? Nothing. Then it just depresses me more. Then I'm like, oh, I wasted a day today. So I gotta do better today. You want to bet, Chris? You want to bet? How much money you want to bet, Chris? Put some money on the table. By the way, I checked. My telescope is yours. Telescope is very close to mine. Mine's a 130. You said yours is 120, so it's just a 10 millimeter difference. Do you have the equatorial mount, the German equatorial mount, or is it on a? I spent the extra money on the mount because I was told that was important, and I'm glad I did. But I was curious. Did you get the equatorial mount? It's like a counterweight. You saw it when I unboxed it. $15. Oh, that I'm not that the $15 that my bottom doesn't match the top. Who gets to define what matching means? I get to define. I don't know because I think this is a school problem. Noah, I'll find out. I emailed Mr. Gunderson. I want a definition of what matching means for my $15, Chris. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. I did a bad job yesterday. I'm going to do better today. I hope. Do better today. I'm going to try to. Again, the weather is a problem. I need to stop using that as an excuse, but it is an issue for sure. I was just saying, I got an email. I was just saying, nope, it's not from. I was gonna say that would be crazy fast if that was really from him already. Okay, so. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm having problems now too. Hang on. Holy cow. What's going down? All right, I think no. Huh. All right, now mine's back to working, but okay. Are you wearing okay, do you gotta go change the YouTube thing? No, I already answered that question. Are you wearing shorts? And yes, I have the mount with the oh yeah, so good. Yeah, that's good because you can like adjust it carefully and it doesn't like it wobbles because it's a telescope, but not a crazy amount. So I'm Chris, answer this controversy. What does matching mean? You didn't answer the question. Is matching mean what if I'm wearing shorts that match what I'm wearing? Does that say the bottom half matches my top half? So anyway, those of you trying for honor marching band, us put yesterday. I didn't finish that. Put it behind us and move on. Today I'm going to do better. I wonder. I was curious how the rest of you handled this week. I've not done well. It's been a bad week. Bad week. It's just really not been good on this end. So I've done a very bad job of keeping my own advice. So I'm just curious how you guys were doing out there. How your week has been. Has it been similar? Do you struggle this week? Did you not struggle this week? Today, I think the governor is going to make an announcement, and I fear I know what that announcement is. I fear it. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. And that's not going to make today any better, I'm afraid. So anyway, honor marching band people. So I'm going to wait. I'm hoping some of you tell me how you're doing in the chat, how this week's been going for you. So I'll keep my eye on that. Honor marching band people, I created a Canvas class for honor marching band auditions, kind of like I did for SWEBA, just so I have a place to put everything and send an announcement out of. Could I go? Yes, I could go outside in what I'm wearing right now, Chris. If that's the answer, I just won $15. Oh, Peter's home. Good. That helps. See, it helps to have someone new in the house at least. So I created a Canvas class. That's where I'm going to send announcements out of, and that's where I'm going to keep posting materials for Honor Marching Band. Okay. So if you're trying out for Honor Marching Band, get out. Make sure you've accepted that. I think I sent you a request to join the class. Accept that request, please, and get the word out to other people to do that. I didn't send out to 8th graders. Miss Becker is taking care of the 8th graders, so it'd just be to 9, 10, 11th graders. Instrument pickup. I'm going to. Could I go outside and not get weird looks? Do you know what the neighborhood I live in, Noah? Like, do you know who's in my neighborhood? It's like Mr. Burns and the Urics and the Carrots and the the Emerys and Mr. Held. So we all give each other weird looks all the time. Is your bottom formal dress? I formally have clothes on the bottom half. That's what I'm going to say. It's yes, Shrums. It's my Monarch band shorts. So they're gray. They match. That's what I was trying to say. They do match. The question was, do they match? Yes, they do. They're gray. I think you all. There's no secret. I'm not wearing dress pants. On the bottom half. Why would I put a belt and dress pants and dirty, good dress pants up if I don't have to? So yes, the magic is ruined. It's like going backstage at Disney World. So tomorrow, if you didn't get your instrument on Monday, I'm going to be at the school tomorrow, 3 to 4. 3 to 4. I don't have a spreadsheet, but I need you to email me. I've already had 3 or 4 of you email me, say what time you're going to be there, what you need, and what you're going to be driving. Just send it to me in an email. There shouldn't be very many of you, but just in case. 3 to 4 tomorrow, Friday, 3 to 4. I'll send that out in an email tomorrow morning also. So we're going to continue our MCU discussion. You've got homework this weekend. Our first round is going to be about the Iron Man movies. Your homework this weekend is to get on Disney Plus or find a friend who has it and steal their password, and watch the Iron Man movies. All 3 of them are on Disney Plus. I checked. So between now and Monday, your job is to watch the Iron Man movies. All 3 of them, rewatch them. I'm going to also, so we can discuss the Iron Man movies. Here's something I didn't bring up yesterday that I meant to. I have a feeling you're right, Noah. In my memory, Iron Man 1 is the best one. But I'm going to give him a fair shot again. Here's something I wrote down on my notes yesterday that I didn't bring up. How bad is the DC movies? Like on a scale of 1 to Attack of the Clones, how bad is the DC movies? See, I just got a little diss on Isaac there. I'd say they're very bad. Like, that's my personal opinion. Wonder Woman is pretty good. Wonder Woman movie, if you're going to watch a DCEU, is that what they call it? DCEU, DC Expanded Universe. If you're going to watch a DC movie, I think Wonder Woman is worth watching. There's one I haven't seen, and it's Aquaman. And I hear that one's also okay, but I have not seen it. Joker. Oh. Does that technically... Is the Joker movie technically part of that universe? I know it's a DC movie, but I don't know that counts in that universe. Someone look that up. The Joker is an excellent movie. I can't watch it. It's hard to watch. I just don't think it's in that universe. I understand it's a DC movie. I get that. I'm just saying, is it in that realm? Does it exist in the same universe as Batman v Superman and Justice League and Wonder Woman and all those movies? Someone figure that out for me. If so, then Joker is good. Suicide Squad is a disaster. Batman versus Superman is laughable. I found Justice League stupid. Am I missing anything? I just think they're bad. They're not good. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, you tell me what you think, but if it's okay. See, Isaac likes the prequel trilogy, so it's okay if you like those DC movies, because you're not as bad as Isaac. Let's go on recommendations this week. Joker is not. Tom, don't go. I'm not recommending anybody watch Joker. So I'm going to put that out there. That is not an official recommendation from me. It is hard to watch. It is a gruesome movie. It's really hard to watch. Yeah. So anyway, I have no idea where you can watch Joker, but that's not a recommendation from me. Here's my recommendations for today. However, there's a really I've always been a big Jeff Goldblum fan. There is a series on Disney Plus. I've been on Disney Plus lately. The World According to Jeff Goldblum. It's funny. It's just a short thing. He talks about blue jeans in one episode and tattoos in another. He's a funny guy. He's quirky. I've always enjoyed Jeff Goldblum. The show is called The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Just watch an episode. It's not a long movie. You can just watch an episode, see if you like it, and then watch. You can kind of jump around and say, "Oh, that looks interesting." They're about different topics. So check out The World According to Jeff Goldblum on Disney Plus. The album I was playing at the beginning was one of my favorite mariachi albums. I have a couple I play a lot in the background when I'm working on something. Mariachi. I have a couple Mariachi Vargas ones. I have some. I why can't I think of anything right now? Anyway, I have a couple Sol de Mexico. And this was a Sol de Mexico. This is an album that Jose Hernandez and Mariachi Sol de Mexico made with a symphony orchestra. So Jose Maestro Hernandez did arrangements of classic mariachi tunes with symphony orchestra. So this album is all professional orchestra with mariachi, and it's really cool because you get kind of both worlds. You get the little mariachi with the little classical orchestra behind them. They're really well done. The album's called La Musica. And it's again Jose Hernandez and Mariachi Sol de Mexico. But I'll play a little bit. That was Guadalajara at the beginning. I'll play a little bit at the end. Yeah, I know. Noah, you and I are on the same page. I avoided mariachi music a lot the last month because it does upset me a lot. The two things really upset me. Jazz band's one. Mariachi upsets me more than jazz band, probably because mariachi never got, like, jazz band at least got to some contests, and we didn't get the IJC. But mariachi never got to do the tour or the fiesta. Like, we just never, all that work we never got to perform. So I hope we get to. But you're right. I didn't listen to mariachi music much when this whole thing began because it's still a little painful. Like, to hear Guadalajara, it still hurts a little bit. But it sure puts me in a good mood though. Mariachi music is so awesome. It's just perfect. I don't know. Yep, they got that one right. So book wise, I'm just gonna stick with this. So I started reading The Pillars of the Earth. I got that far. It's all. I would recap it for you, but it sounds boring me recapping it. But it's interesting. It got me from the beginning. The first little bit is a little preludes about a guy being hung, and the woman who's his wife or lover or something cursing the people who accused him of stealing something. Then it goes back to this guy who he's a mason back in the Middle Ages. So he's looking for a job at building a church. I know that sounds boring, but it really got me hooked. I'm hooked. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I've read 2-3 chapters. Yeah, it's going okay. So Ken Follett, The Pillars of the Earth. I want someone to read that book with me. Somebody. That's freaking long. That's long, I think. So I have a guest today, and they're patiently waiting. So let's get on to it. Let's she's been waiting for a while. I got Mrs. Thompson on hold. Let's pull into the conversation. Can you hear me, Mrs. Thompson?
Yes, I can.
Yay.
Hi.
Hang on, I gotta get the screen where people can see you.
Okay.
Do.
I was afraid I was getting bumped because I was watching the conversation.
You got what?
I was gonna get bumped, when you're on a talk show and you run out of time.
No, you're my featured guest. You're the first one. You're not gonna get bumped. We got talking about MCU versus DC movies, lots of nerdy stuff. So
yeah, you all are like way nerdy. When I start telling you what I've been watching, you're just gonna laugh at me.
That's okay. It's okay. People laugh.
No brainer stuff.
That's okay. We need that. We need that more than anything. Okay, so what have you been up to lately since we've closed school and all that?
Spending a lot of time with my dogs.
What kind of dog do you got?
Oh, I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay.
Trying to exercise 5 times a week, trying to hopefully not gain Corona 20.
Yeah.
I'm about Corona 4 or 5 right now. I'm trying to stay healthy and stuff, and that's just hard.
I've been just fluctuating. Like, I gained 5 pounds out of the gate, and then I got rid of it, and then it came back. I just been swinging all over the place. Because I'm sure it's the same way with you. You'll have a good week, then you have one bad day, and the whole week is bad. You just can't get out. Yeah, I know.
This week was a good week. Last week was a bad week.
See, I'm about opposite. I think my last week was better, and this week's been bad. So.
I had to do an online class so I can keep teaching after November, and I finished that last week, so that was good.
Being productive then.
And watching Beach House Hunters on HGTV, but I figured out that those 1.8 beach houses on the beach are too expensive, so now I have to watch Beach House Bargain Hunters.
You have to check out the clearance aisle of Beach House Hunters, huh?
Yeah. Yep. And then this week, Harley Weavers and I have started a little competition. We're both learning how to play the guitar.
Very good.
And so far, and tomorrow we have to be able to play a song for each other. And I've learned the chord A and the chord E.
Okay, so you get A, A and E. You get a G and a D7, and you can play half of our mariachi tunes with us.
Cool. That'd be fun. I'm gonna write that down.
Those 2 cards aren't hard. G and D, G and D7.
Okay.
And
I
then,
started following a guy on YouTube that said he can teach me to play in 21 days if I do it 20 minutes
uh-huh,
a day.
uh-huh.
And I'm left-handed and I have a left-handed guitar and I don't really know if that was a smart thing for me to do. But anyway, but the way he has his video and stuff, it's been really easy because I can just mirror exactly what he's doing. So
Oh,
it's been
good.
kind of cool.
I'm okay. Like I kind of suck at guitar mostly because my fingers are too short. Like
Yeah.
I'm good with some of the basic chords that we teach like our 8th graders, but then
Mhm.
it gets to a lot of the music we play in high school, and I just can't do like the C chord is the devil to me. I can't do it.
Yeah. And I
Um,
post on Facebook, so I have to humiliate myself if I don't get it
that's
off.
that's motivation.
Yep.
What kind of things you've been doing for students in choir
You know, I'm
lately?
just trying to find things that I've seen from other teachers, or interesting videos or live performances of musicals.
Mhm.
Or the first thing we did was we made a happy playlist on YouTube of everybody's favorite happy song, and that was kind of fun because we got all different kind of genres and different decades. And one of my students sent me it was a spiritual singer, and it was just I listened to it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I listened to it for like 2 hours after that, after he had opened my mind to this new
Cool.
artist. So it was really neat. It
Yeah,
was cool.
cool.
But nothing, technical. I just want really everybody to just see what's out there and enjoy, the time, and no brain work yet.
Yeah.
You did tell me, and other people have posted about the acapella app. And I think I'm gonna try that maybe today or tomorrow and see
Yeah.
what we can do with that.
Yeah,
So,
I've had a lot of fun when I take the time to do it. It's fun because
yeah.
it's fun for 2 ways. 1, you can make videos for your students. 2 is you get
Mhm.
to like perform with yourself, which it seems weird, but
Right.
like I get to do quartets with 3 other good saxophone
Uh-huh.
players, right?
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
yeah,
That'll
yeah,
be
it's good.
interesting.
All right, I got five
Mhm.
five questions for you before we leave. Ready?
Okay,
Here we go. This is my new thing. 5 questions for my guests.
go ahead.
1, what's something new you've discovered since we've been on break?
Well, Tiger King. Like,
Mhm.
I won't ever get back those hours
Right.
I had from watching that.
Look,
And then I had to watch the new episode.
the one with Joe
Did you watch the
McHale.
new
Yeah.
episode? Yep,
Yeah.
the new episode. Uh-huh. And I know Jack and Connor will make fun of me because everybody always did, but we're huge Hallmark,
Uh-huh.
stupid, no-brainer
Uh-huh.
movies that we can pretty much tell you what's going to happen.
Right.
But just easy stuff. And actually, my husband is huge. He's a huge sports freak in every sport there is, and he hasn't watched any sports since this whole thing
Right.
started. Nothing. So anyway, I have a new book I'm going to read.
What is it? Hold it up
It's
higher.
called, I know it's a healthy thing,
Okay.
Life in the Fasting Lane.
Very good.
So, anyway, it's just something I'm going to read that.
Good.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Second question.
Okay.
What's something you've eaten too much of? What meal you've had too much?
Addison Curran would laugh at me because of cheese. I've had way too much cheese. I asked Dan too a little bit earlier. I go, what have we eaten a lot? And we haven't really eaten a lot. He said, you always want to eat cauliflower pizza crust pizza, but I'm not tired of it.
Right.
So I haven't obviously had it too much.
That's good.
And I'm drinking way too much Diet Pepsi.
I've been back on too much Diet Mountain Dew. I've talked
Yep.
about that a lot. That's just back on the Diet Pop.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something you wasted your time on?
I gotta show you something. Second. Don't
Okay.
go away.
Okay. Don't go away. Nobody go away.
This. Do you see it?
It's wasted your time? Is that
Yes. I have to take her out to pee like every 10 minutes. And she thinks that it's funny just to beat on the door until I take her outside.
nice?
So that's what I've wasted too much time on.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog is it?
She's a golden doodle.
Okay.
Just like my other one, Harper, who doesn't get as much attention now.
Right, because he's not the baby.
Yep.
Okay. Next question. What annoys you the most when you go to the store lately?
Well, I don't really go to the store that much.
Yeah.
I went to Costco in Omaha a couple days ago. And that was a really weird experience. I had to stand outside and it was very, very cold. It was like Monday morning, I think, the really cold day. And they would let 25 people in every 5 minutes. So I stood outside for about 20 minutes. That was just really weird. And then I spent $580.
Holy cow. Do you have all the groceries you need for a year now? Or holy buckets.
Chicken for a good 6 months at least. Got it every night. Anyway, That's what I think. I've spent more money sitting at home
Mhm.
online buying stuff.
That's been a problem for us too, is because
Yeah,
so
terrible.
you're on Amazon constantly buying.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Last question. How many times over the last 6 or however many weeks it's been, have you thought about feeding your spouse to a tiger?
Like, not
Okay.
at all. It's
Okay.
been like I'm sorry, I'm not lying.
It's okay.
It's been like really good
Good.
lately. So I don't know, yeah.
Good. All right.
He's working at home now, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see how long that goes. But,
yep. Thanks for inviting me. It
yeah.
was fun.
It won't be the last time. We'll have you on in a couple weeks again. So
All right.
thanks
You
for
know
coming on.
what? As a teacher, if I would just get like an email telling me hi, just to see if you all are doing well, that's been like the biggest thing. Is someone like I think one of my suggestions, maybe even on Facebook, is that like we're all like I'm lonely. You know, I'm sitting here with my 2 dogs. You know, I'm lonely and I really miss being with you guys. I've decided there's no way I can retire yet because I would go crazy. I have to do something, and I just miss you guys. I miss being around the people. So just an email. It doesn't even have to be a me. Just an email to other teachers, just to surprise them and ask them who they're doing. That's like the cool thing.
Yeah, I've talked about that a lot. Is
Mhm.
I'll get an email that says, and it always ends with like, "Oh, sorry, this was so long." I'm like, no, don't make them as long as email as
Yep.
you want. Like,
Yep.
and I said, email all your teachers because
Yeah.
I don't know, like this is not like summer, because when summer
No,
comes, we're ready to be done.
yeah.
Because we had been through that really busy part of the year and we're just ready to be
Mhm.
done. We weren't ready
Yep.
to be done, and so there's
Yep.
this huge hole right now that
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything we work towards the whole year long,
Yeah.
we miss out on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yep. Send emails to your teachers. There's today's message, and your grandparents if they're still
Yeah.
around, call them. But
Yeah.
all right, thank you, Mrs. Thompson.
Awesome. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Bye, guys.
See ya. All right. Good to check in, Mrs. Thompson. No, I was ready for her to pull the same book up because it looked the same. The top was blue. I'm like, what? It wasn't. I'm not reading a book about fasting. Okay. So yesterday I did parallel and relative. I'm going to skip that today because that question was that guest appearance took longer, which is great. That's awesome. I'm gladly skipped today's theory lesson for some time talking to a colleague for sure. I've started to get guests lined up for the future. Next week, I am super excited about my guest on Monday. You are all going to be less excited, but I am just like, when this person called me back yesterday and said they wanted to do it, I was like, oh, yay. It's one of my role models in life. It's somebody who has had a huge influence on me as a teacher. So I'm excited for Monday's guest. I'm excited for every time I have a guest, just because it's nice to have someone else to talk to. But Noah, I gladly skipped your theory every day. Anyway, I'm excited about Monday's guest. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. You guys don't get your hopes up. It's probably not somebody any of you. Half of you don't even know who this person is. It's just personally means a lot to me. This person's going to come on, so I'm excited about Monday. So today we're going to finish variations on a Korean folk song. I sent a couple more of those pieces out yesterday to some of you. We're going to do variation 5, which is the end. It's just the end of this glorious end of this great piece of music. And it starts, if you've got your music in front of you, we are starting with variation 5, which is the Koneslankyo, which is measure 199. So let's talk about this. It goes by so fast, I want to talk about before I play it. I told you at the beginning that percussion parts in this are part of the reason I really like this piece of music, because they're interesting and they move through. In this beginning, it's every 3, you go 3 measures and then a new instrument comes in, and it starts with percussion. It starts with snare, and then it's snare and cymbal, and then 3 measures go by, then it's snare, cymbal, gong, then it's snare, cymbal, gong, tempo block, and then it's vibraphone, then it's flutes, and then it just keeps building and building and building. So this beginning is going to be like every 3 measures is something new. Then the brass come in with this big long notes, and something I hope you've picked out, and it's any of you interested in arranging or composing out there in the theory world, often when I talk about something that's interesting, I'll point out descending bass lines a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's going to happen here. That's a really powerful tool when you're working with a piece of music and you want it to just have this motion, this underlying. That descending bass line is really powerful, and you're going to hear that. And I'm going to point out to this descending bass line that moves the music forward. Then at the end, if you've got a woodwind part in front of you, the woodwinds start going, and they get a little crazy, and they all build towards the end. And then there'll be one more statement of the theme. Yum, bum, 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 bum. And then it ends with and it's over. So it's all going to go by pretty quick. I'll try to point some of that out to you as we go, but it's an awesome ending to a really great piece of music. So here is the Variation 5, the ending of Variations on a Korean Folk Song. There's a snare. That cymbal. There's a gong. Tempo blocks. Vibes. Flute. Clarinet. Saxes. Here comes the brass. Here's that bass line ready. Just moves down. Then here's one more time for the statement. The theme. Yeah, it's great. And it's streaming it online, I'm sure, isn't as effective. If you get a chance, all these pieces, I just spend that piece is 6-7 minutes long. Get online, find that recording I put on and listen to it with good headphones and just enjoy. It's a great piece of music. And that ending is just so glorious when you put it all together, because you've gone through all these themes, not themes, but variations on a theme. And it's kind of comes full circle to this end that kind of drives and it ends with a you get it up and it's over. And just when you perform it, it just has that great feeling when you get to the end. The whole end, you just feel like you're floating. It's an incredible piece of music, and really well written and a lot of fun. It's one I hope we can do this one next year. I'm really we were gonna read it at the end of this year, but oh well. So that's Variations of the Korean Folk Song, one of my all-time favorites. Piece of music, top 5 for sure. Great piece of music. Make sure that's what I got today. We're a little long today, but that's okay. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate you watching. I hope it's not too boring. Me emailing Greg Gunderson, I hope wasn't too boring. Hey, he got back to me. Oh, okay. He's saying they were messing with the system today, so there could be issues. So hopefully it gets resolved. Let me know. Send me an email. Explain exactly what happens. He'd like specific examples of what happened. Like you tried to do something and this is what it told you, so you had to do this. Like if you could send me an email, a couple of you, I can forward those to Mr. Gunderson. He wants to know the exact problem so they can help fix that. Remember, email me if you need anything at all. Like Mrs. Thompson said, we love getting emails. Really do. And it takes me a day or two sometimes to get back to some of you, because believe it or not, I'm actually pretty busy in the morning, but I will get back to you, and I do read them. So keep them coming. Check Canvas. We'll keep putting stuff up there, especially if you're in on a marching band. Tomorrow, instrument pickup 3 to 4 if you still need an instrument. My guest tomorrow will be the Reiners. It's Friday, so we'll check in with the Reiners, and then I have a guest on Monday that I am excited about. Some of you will know who this person is. I'll tell you tomorrow who it is. Some of you will know who it is. Peter for sure will know who it is if he's out there. One of my favorite people in the world who lives in, they happen to live in Iowa. They're not one of my favorite people in Iowa. They're one of my favorite people in the world. And he lives in Iowa, and Parker Beckeris, I think, knows exactly who it is. Okay. Super excited. Anyway. That's on Monday. Remember, y'all, would you please play your instruments? I don't somehow play your instruments. Do something. Okay, play anything at all, but get to playing. Just and listen to music. Make sure listen to whatever you can. Okay, expose yourself to good music. Play. There's a little mariachi to end with. As always, take care of each other. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bueno, muchachos, así bonito como el pueblo nuevo. Yo represento a mi tierra, tierra del mariachi.